Okay, what are we
Is it
missing?
commercials?
What are we missing on this chart?
Oh, the circle things. The
Types of ganglions?
yeah.
Okay, so which one is terminal and which one's chain or collateral?
Top is, the parasympathetic is terminal.
Uh-huh.
What does that mean?
Meaning this? It's just the name of the ganglion that they give it.
Oh.
And this is going to be
Chain,
collateral
sympathetic.
Or collateral.
or chain. Perfect. Okay, now let's talk about the different types, parasympathetic and sympathetic. If I'm in let's do sympathetic. So a bear's chasing after us is the example Brother Baker likes to give. So if a bear is chasing you, what do you want your eyes to do?
Open. Wide.
Open up, right? So you can see all your surroundings to see different escape routes. Hey, there's a little picture. We're running through the forest.
Oh.
So sympathetic, we're gonna do.
Dodge.
I'm trying to climb one of those bad boys.
Not my cup of tea.
No.
I think
Anyways, okay.
Anyways. So what is it called when our eyes get bigger?
Dilate.
Dilation
Or not
or
basal.
Myas.
Oh, my
Dryas.
dryas.
Yeah.
Dryas.
Yeah, I knew it. I knew it.
Boom.
I don't know.
It's I-O-S.
It's I-A.
Let me see.
Whatever.
M-Y-D-R-I-A-S-I-S.
S-I-S.
Oh, this is rough. Are you sure?
Okay,
What? I think S-I-S.
M-Y-D-R-I-A-S-I-S. My dryas.
Are you sure?
My dryas.
I think I'm just looking at it too long now.
We
Okay.
wrote it down.
My dryas?
Cis.
Which is pinpoint pupils or no?
No.
It's large people.
No, large pupils. Awesome. So would I be using my sphincter pupillae
No, you're
I don't
or my
really
dilator
know.
pupillae? Dilator pupillae.
Okay.
Sphincters are all like little things that like bring it in.
Shrink.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dilator.
Like also called the constrictor pupillae, right?
Uh-huh.
You called it that today.
Yeah.
Constrictor.
No, on the test it'll probably say sphincter pupillae. But constrictor is just kind of like a loose term for
that's
it.
the sphincter.
This is for sympathetic.
So the dilator.
Dilator
It
pupillae.
goes with my dryas.
Correct.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Which means parasympathetic if we're just sitting here studying meiosis, right?
Right.
Which is pinpoint.
Mm-hmm.
I think of meiosis
Pupils?
as a shorter word, so your eyeball.
Oh, that's
is
good.
Smaller.
That is a good one, yeah. I've always just thought for some reason, I ignore that this has two eyes too, but like since the eyes are really close, I just think of like little dots. So your eyes are like tiny, just little dots.
Okay.
Dot on it.
I forgot there's 2 eyes in this one too. But,
How many eyes that? Sorry, I just looked up.
Oh, just little lights.
Oh.
Little eyes.
You just sounded like what's her name from Saturday Night Live.
oh, Kristen Wiig.
She's not that.
Oh, why she's my
Okay,
favorite.
so bear's chasing me. What are my lungs gonna do?
Open.
Why would we want them to open?
So you can run away
So I can get
faster.
faster and like take off, right? Get more energy, things like that. Awesome.
Oh, because you breathe more.
Bronchio. That's
Dilation.
right.
Is it dilation or dilation? I don't really care.
Either way, your lungs are going to.
I know what it is.
It's multiple choice, so
Mhm.
spell it for me.
Exactly.
Which means parasympathetic, when we're just studying, we're gonna bronchoconstrict.
Bronchoconstriction. You are making a lot of squirrel sounds right now.
You?
How am I making a lot of them?
But notice you just
When
make
I was
sound
like-
like a squirrel when they like get their nut hurt.
You are so weird.
Okay, what else? What about our stomachs? Which is gonna have a lot of peristalsis. What does peristalsis mean?
The parasympathetic one.
You're going.
It's
Movement
like
of food.
your muscles are like
Yep.
Like that.
Yeah, we're gonna do mass move. Yeah, basically we're kneading them in our intestines
To absorb.
to move them around. So we're gonna do a lot of peristalsis here,
So that's with
little peristalsis here.
Peristol.
Sis.
What's that?
Oh yeah,
Shit.
peristalsis.
What?
Oh,
It
right
still
here.
has peristalsis on the sympathetic,
Yes, so
just
that's
not as much.
correct. So I'm
Okay.
guaranteeing that'll be a
That's
question.
dual
on the test.
innervation, right?
Dual innervation. So in my stomach, where do you think I'll have most of my nerves? Where do you think they'll be?
Parasympathetic.
Parasympathetic, but will I have sympathetic?
Yeah.
What about in my heart? Mostly
Probably
sympathetic.
sympathetic.
Sympathetic, but will I have
Still.
parasympathetic?
So,
That's a dual innervation. So yeah, good point to bring up. That's good. What else did he talk about specifically? Oh, sweat.
Oh yeah, that's the exception. I don't really understand why that's the exception. Still.
yeah, I don't know why.
So the thing with sweat is there's two types. There's generalized and localized.
Localizes to
Like armpits, palms, feet. Under sympathetic, you're gonna have general.
general sweating. Okay.
So you're all over sweaty. You are booking it away from that there. Okay? Whereas localized, that's kind of where it's, I think that's what he was trying to go for when he said it was the exception to the rule, is because when you have terazosin, which is an antagonist, alpha 1. So alpha 1 deals with sweat. It's an antagonist. If anything can antagonize, that means we're doing a parasympathetic activity, which is your localized sweat.
So localized is parasympathetic,
Uh-huh.
and then just general sympathetic.
Correct, yeah. And it's controlled by your alpha 1.
Both of them are? Oh, just the sympathetic.
For
Sympathetic.
so an alpha 1 sympathetic would have you have generalized sweating.
Okay.
But if we're going to do an antagonist, we're going to do localized sweating, which is parasympathetic.
Okay. Yikes.
Which one were our lungs under? Was it beta 1 or beta 2?
Beta 1, 2.
Beta 2 because we have 2 lungs.
Boom. Okay.
Wait, localized is parasympathetic?
Correct. Well, they're both going to be a sympathetic function, but if we do an antagonist, alpha 1.
But if it has alpha 1 receptors are sympathetic, right?
Correct. But if we're doing an antagonist, we're blocking alpha 1, it'll be more of a localized sweat.
Okay.
But yeah, that's good. Okay, what about our eyes? We talked about our eyes. What type of receptor is that?
Beta 1.
Beta 2.
The right one then. On
Because we
here.
have 2 eyes. 2 eyes, 2 lungs, and 1 heart. So beta 1 is going to be through the heart. Which one's going to have a faster heart rate? Parasympathetic or sympathetic? Yeah.